YouTube fan, what is going on? Well, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for cooling with Jay as always. So before I dive into the video and dive into the whole winner, I want to do a quick recap on what's happened for those of you tuning in for the very first time. So unfortunately, yes, for the past month, I have done a drone sweepstakes on my channel. So basically in the last month, all of my YouTubers, my ask of them was to basically be a subscriber on my channel, to follow me on social media, and then also on the drone video, my first one, to leave a comment with their Instagram handle. I also want to say for those, I am sorry about my Snapchat issue. I thought actually about a month ago I changed my Snapchat name. I didn't. I changed the actual my name, but not the Snapchat name. I was trying to make it the same name as the Coolin with Jay, but unfortunately I couldn't, and I thought I did. So for those of you, I'm sorry, but don't worry. I only use the Instagram as a means of seeing who basically won. So basically, as y'all know, the month ended last night at midnight. So I was a little late. It was like 12:10 or whatever. I went on that video. I scrolled through all the list of people who commented, right? I counted up how many comments there were on there. I didn't count my comments back to people, just the comments that were made about their Instagram handle or whatever. So I found them, I counted them up. I went on .com to like number, I think it was like number generator, whatever it's called. Anyway, I put in how many people actually commented, and I basically said calculate, and I pumped out like four numbers just in case if the first person who won didn't leave their handle down below. And the irony enough, the very first person who I selected was just commenting on the post about just how cool it was that I was giving away a drone. Apparently they had no interest in the drone because they didn't leave anything. They were just pretty much saying like how cool it was I was giving away a drone, and that was it. So I moved on to the next name, and of course this guy was the winner. I already contacted him last night and told him that hey, he was the winner. um, and we'll get it all set up. I'll be leaving a picture somewhere on there on the person who I selected. And again, congratulations to him, and thank you for all of y'all who participated in this drawing. So I also want to say, just on a little side note, that I know a few of you came to me personally on social media and were like, "Hey man, can I win the drone?" And I just want to say this to clarify to everybody that integrity and honor and truthfulness and all that is very important to me, and honesty. Like, I want to be somebody that y'all can trust. So that's why I was hoping the person who won wasn't somebody I knew, it wasn't somebody I was affiliated with, and it wasn't somebody who left a message about, a few people left a comment on the post about how this drone would be meaningful to them. And that's great. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take away from that. I'm just saying I don't want the perception to be that I was favoriting somebody because of their situation more than somebody who just signed up. I want to make it completely fair and honest to everybody, but I also wanted to make sure somebody who was actually invested in my channel. That was it. That was really my only criteria, was just being invested in me and my channel, or at least pretending to be, right? Because I obviously can't, put you to a mic and a lot of test and make sure that you are, but I at least wanted that. Okay, so that's why, like I told people, like, I'm not gonna just give this away to you or a person just because of your story. While it's great and all, and I feel for you, I want to make sure that I'm an honest person, that y'all can trust me going forward. So yeah, in the future, I do plan on doing more giveaways. That's kind of my plan. My channel is not going to be, evolved around me giving giveaways every single month. That's not the idea. But like I said, I had this drone. For those of you who don't know and haven't watched my previous videos, the long story short of it is I own two Phantom 4 drones. That's why I'm giving one away. I own two. I own two because one crashed. I got it fixed, but I already bought another one, not knowing it would be fixable. So I decided to sell the one that wasn't fixed, basically, because now I had two and they couldn't return it. So I figured, so my first initial plan was to try to sell it third party through Let Go and OfferUp. That was my first initial plan, was to do that. But unfortunately, I got scammed. I've never sold anything online before, ever in my life. All of my products have always either just died or broke after time, because I take great care of my things. So 7, 8 years down the line, most stuff that I have just isn't worth any value. So I just throw it away, right? So anyway, I tried to go through let go and offer up. I got scammed. The guy used a fake PayPal account and all this, and I sent it out to the guy who actually lived in Nigeria. So I shipped it out to Florida, and then from there through a third-party company, they were going to send it out to him. I intercepted the package, I got it back, and after that whole issue, I was like, I don't really want to fool with it. Then the idea came to me about, of course, not selling it, or giving it away on my channel. Like, you know what, it's a great idea. I see tons of YouTubers do it. I, of course, don't always have the means to go out and buy something of this magnitude to then turn and sell it. I already had it for my video purposes anyway, and of course, I don't need 2 drones. So I figured, why not? I'll just sell the drone. So, give it away. So here we are. So we went from selling to give it away, and I put a month on the timer for my channel, and of course here we are. So again, guys, I want to thank you for everybody who tuned in, who commented, who tried to participate, and I'm sorry for those who watched this for the first time and didn't have an opportunity to enter. I posted plenty of pictures, videos, I commented on other videos, so I did the most I could. I know my channel is still small, so my reach is still very small, but I did the best I could. Again, I hope all of y'all stick around for my future content. I appreciate it thus far. So guys, with that being said, thank you for Coolin with Jay, and I hope to see all of y'all still in my next video.